Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. My name is Daniel, founder and owner of SkaMiDan skating school and skate shop in Wein am Rhein, Germany. In this video I will show you how to set up your cone lines in the right way. So let's enjoy that awesome day with a smile in your face and let's start freestyle slalom skating. First of all, inline freestyle slalom skating consists of a wide variety of slalom categories. For example, freestyle slalom classic, freestyle slalom pair, speed slalom and freestyle slalom battle. But what do all these disciplines have in common? We need slalom cones in a certain arrangement. The dimensions for slalom cones correspond to an official standard. Likewise, the distance of the slalom cones, as well as the respective competition areas and setups. Detailed information about those rules can be found on our website under the category Tutorials Freestyle Slalom Skating. Let's take a look at a general setup and cone lines. Depending on the discipline, we use different cone lines and spacings. To realize all different cone lines as well as to be able to distinguish them well, we use slalom cones in 3 different colors. And for all 3 lines we need a total of 54 cones. For example, 20 cones in blue color, 20 cones in orange and 14 in green. In addition, we need some chalk to set the marks. And if we'll do that in our own private area or garden, we can also use some permanent markers or colors. So it's not necessary to draw the markings every time we go slalom skating. Finally, we need a long strap, such as the webbing, which you can see here. If we look closely, we can see that I've made different marks on this strap. The first marks we use, and we can see here, have a distance of 2 meters. With these markings we can determine the distance between the individual cone lines, which is exactly 2 meters in freestyle slalom skating classic. Since 3 different cone lines are set up in freestyle slalom skating classic, let's make 3 marks that determine the center of each line. For this we use commercially available chalk so that we do not damage anything and thus do not commit vandalism. The first cone line for which we set the marks consists of 20 cones with a distance of 80 centimeters each. For this, on my strap I've already measured and marked the distance of 80 centimeters for every single cone. All we have to do is position the strap correctly and pull it taut, and so we can start marking the ground. The 3 markings that we made earlier for the lateral distance between the 3 cone lines also mark the center of each line. That's why we lay out the strap so that the marking is exactly between cone number 10 and cone number 11. Once we have laid out the strap and positioned it correctly, we start with the markings for the first 20 cones of the 80 centimeters line. To do this, for each slalom cone, we paint a small round circle or point on the ground. The slalom cones are later positioned on them so that the point is exactly in the middle of the respective cone. Before we put up the slalom cones, let's make the markings for the other 2 lines first. The next cone line is the most difficult, or better to say, the line with the smallest distances between the cones. This line consists of 20 cones too, but spaced at 50 centimeters intervals. Also here, we use our strap with the prepared markings. That's why we just have to position the strap and we are already able to start doing the markings. When laying out the strap, we only pay attention that the markings for cone number 10 and cone number 11 are exactly in the same distance from our center marking we did in the beginning. By the way, at this point a big thank you to Kai. He has not only helped me filming this tutorial, but also helped learning my first slalom tricks. Well, let's come to the third and last cone line. Here we just use 14 cones, but with a huge spacing of 120 centimeters each. So that this line is also in the middle of the other two cone lines, let's start from the center point drawn at the beginning. Here, the center point should be exactly between cone number 7 and cone number 8. So that we can more easily distinguish between each line, we use cones in 3 different colors. For the 50 centimeter line, we prefer the blue cones. For the 80 centimeters line, we prefer the orange cones. And for the 120 centimeters line, we prefer the green ones. The reason for this is that the orange cones have the best contrast to their respective crowns, and we use the 80 centimeters line most often, even later as a professional. The 80 centimeters line we can also call the standard line. In this line we should practice and master every trick. Next we will place the cones at the markings. And as soon as the cones have been placed, we will draw a circle around the cones. This is used to ensure that we are able to place the cones exactly in the same position, even if we knock over an entire line while practicing a trick. But why do we use 3 different lines with different cone spacings? Quite simple. On the one hand, we can do the first tries for new tricks at the easiest line with the cone spacing of 120 centimeters. As soon as we have mastered a new trick in the easiest cone line, we can switch to a more difficult line. For example, the cone line with a spacing of 80 centimeters. While we are practicing our slalom tricks, we will see that the smallest distance, the distance of 50 centimeters per cone, is not really suitable for every trick. It's extremely difficult to do one or the other trick there. On the other hand, most tricks are more difficult if the cones are closer together, but it results in a higher rating. But there are also tricks that are more difficult to do with a larger distance between the cones than at a smaller distance. Well, we will find out which tricks these are at a later point in time. As soon as we have reached a higher level in slalom skating, we will find out that slalom skating consists less of single individual tricks, but more of different trick combinations and choreographies. Once we have reached a higher level, we will switch back and forth between the cone lines, using a wide variety of trick combinations. At this point at the latest, we will understand why we are using different cone lines. And now before we get to the outtakes, a little overview. For Freestyle Slalom Skating Classic and Freestyle Slalom Pair, we use 3 different cone lines with a distance of 2 meters between of each line. The first line consists of 20 cones with a distance of 50 centimeters between each. The second line consists of 20 cones with a distance of 80 centimeters between each. And the third line consists of only 14 cones, but with a distance of 120 centimeters between each. So that is exactly as we have set them up here in this video. For speed slalom skating, we use just 1 line for the qualifying and 2 lines for the finals with a distance of 3 meters from each other. Both cone lines are identical and consist of 20 cones with a distance of 80 centimeters between each. For Freestyle Slalom Battle, we use exactly the same line like we do it in Slalom Skating Classic, but here we add another cone line with 10 cones at a distance of 80 centimeters. This line is also parallel to the other lines and is located at a distance of 2 meters next to the 120 centimeters line. But as I told in the beginning, detailed information about those rules can be found on our website under the category Tutorials Freestyle Slalom Skating. So, should you still need some equipment like cones, please feel free to take a look at our webshop or visit us in our on-site showroom. But now I wish you a lot of fun with the outtakes, stay healthy, and I'm looking forward to welcome you to the next video. Take care and see you next time. Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day. The perfect day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. My name is Daniel, founder and owner of SkaMiDan, skating school and skate shop in Weinerheim, Germany. And today I will show you how to set up your slalom cones. The slalom cone line in the perfect way. Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day, the perfect day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. My name is Daniel, founder and owner of SkaMiDan, skating school and skate shop in Weinerheim, Germany. I will show you in the first video how to set up your slalom cone line in the right way. Und ich habe mich schon wieder versprochen. Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day. The perfect day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. My name is Daniel, founder and owner of SkaMiDan, skating school and skate shop in Weinerheim, Germany. In this video I will show you how to set up your cone line in the right way. So let's enjoy that awesome day with a smile on your face and let's start freestyle slalom skating. Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day. The perfect day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. My name is Daniel, founder and owner of SkaMiDan, skating school and skate shop in Weinerheim, Germany. In this video, I will show you how to set up your slalom cone line. Your slalom cone line the right way, the perfect way. And yeah, let's enjoy that awesome day with a smile in your face and let's start freestyle slalom skating. Hey guys, today is a sunny and wonderful day, the perfect day to film the very first video about inline freestyle slalom skating. My name is Daniel, founder and owner of SkaMiDan, skating school and skate shop in Weinerheim, Germany. In this video I will show you how to set up your cone lines the right way, and today is an awesome day, blah 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 blah.